Welcome back to Wrenched Out Garage. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Anthony, and today we're going to talk about the Roland Sands Bell motorcycle helmet. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So like I said, we're going to talk about the Roland Sands helmet today. If you guys haven't seen the channel or haven't watched a lot of the footage here, check out some of our motorcycle videos where we take out the V-Rod a lot and we do a lot of riding. Generally, if you've seen the channel, I normally wear my Harley Davidson modular helmet. Looks like this, full black, and it's modular. I think I've got the case in it. I've got my Cena headset hooked in, but I ended up getting this Roland Sands full face helmet last year. And why did I end up getting this? Well, number one, I got it for a smoking deal. Number two, I'm a huge Roland Sands fan. I have been. I've watched his content since he started on social media. I love the bikes that he builds. I also like his designs. I like the design on this helmet. So let's talk about that first. So as you can see, it is a full face. It is not a modular helmet. I did get the darkened visor by Bell for it. That's the manufacturer of it. So there it is. It does have your defog guard up here that is removable. It has, you can move your vents up on the top here, and it does have the clip here. It does come with a clear visor. I wanted tinted just because when it's sunny, obviously if you ride motorcycles, it comes sunny, it's clear, the black looks better, and it kind of polarizes and lets you see a little bit better. So let's go over some of the features on this guy. It does have the top air vents here, and then you've got the adjustables up on the very top. And as you can see with the design, I love the paint on this. It does have the kind of the pre-scuffed, pre-worn look. As you can see kind of here, you can see that. I know it's kind of difficult, but that's where that wearing comes in. I didn't go and throw this on the ground. So you have the ventilation here. You've obviously got your front mouth ventilation, and then you work your way up. So as the air is hitting you, obviously you always need the mouth, the mouth, so it goes in and out. You're not fogging, and then it cruises up. You've got the very top of your brim, and then the very top of your head ventilation, and then you've also got your air ducts on the back. So the profile of this helmet's pretty nice, and then you've got your ear or the back of the ear area as well. So let me kind of show you guys what this looks like. It's got the Roland Sands emblem on it, and this obviously, the colors on it, the black and the orange, I like because it kind of goes with the V-Rod. I know it's a lot of silver, but I like how it looks. It's kind of worn looking. So going on to the inside, I put the quick clips in. If you guys don't have these for your helmets, I'll put a link to them below. They're cheap and they work really nice because all you do is pop the little clip in and then you can pull it, ratchet it back instead of using the little buttons. So on the inside of this guy, it does have all removable, and it did come with adjustable cheek pads. So let me pull those out. So there's one of the cheek pads right here. It has the three clips on them. As you can see, this is the 50 mil extra large XXL. I got a big head, so that's what I ride. Clips in and clips out. The inside, I'm not gonna pop it out because it's a pain in the butt to get in and out, but it does have ventilation, as you can see right here, little ventilation ducts. And it goes and feels good because it is pocketed. There's a lot of cushioning toward the back. It has this deep neck roll in it that is not removable, and then it does have the removable chin, so it kind of cups under your chin when you put this in, and that's just a mesh, as you can see right there. So how is it riding with this thing? So I was going to do some footage of riding it, but it's kind of pointless because it doesn't give you guys my perspective of this helmet. So the fitment of the actual helmet, I think, is good. I think it's got a nice feel to it. It's a light helmet. It doesn't weigh very much. It is DOT approved. And it's obviously the Vortex, but there it is, Snell approved. So it does have all of ratings and stuff, so this isn't some cheap knockoff helmet that you have to be concerned about as far as it's not DOT approved. So you get into an accident or you get a little road rash or something happens to you on your bike, that your head's gonna be hopefully not destroyed. I mean, the helmet will be more than likely, but the integrity of it does meet DOT standards, which is always good. Something you always gotta check when you're in the market for helmets. So what am I gonna do with this helmet and how well was it? Well, it does have hard insulation on the inside. It was a little bit loud. I'm not gonna lie. I think the helmet itself is pretty loud. And when I say that, I mean, there's not a lot of sound deadening. I mean, you can hear the wind, you can hear the motorcycle, you can hear everything. So if you don't mind that and you like kind of the loud and not as quiet as some of the other helmets, like my Harley helmet's fairly quiet. It's obviously, you can still hear all your surroundings, but it's not, I guess it's not as loud. It's a good helmet. I think this fits more into like a cooler entry-level helmet, maybe above like your $50 to $100 range. I think these retail for about $150 to $200. If you get the visor will, or the black. If you get this guy, it's another, I think about $80. So the helmet itself, like I said, it's a good entry-level helmet. Maybe a little bit above entry level. I don't think it's more of like a pro helmet to where you're getting into the $500 to $600 to $1,000 range. I don't even have one of those helmets. I have tried them on, and eventually I'd like to go there. But the point of me getting this helmet, let me explain that. So I did buy this for a purpose. I got this for a smoking deal over a year ago. I just so happened to go into one of the local motorcycle shops looking for a cheap helmet, and this was the winner. So it worked on multiple levels for me because I love the design of it. It was super cost effective. I think I got it on sale for $100. They accidentally put it on the $100 sale helmet rack, and I had to talk with the salesman, all of that fun stuff. So I got it for $100. I know it retails, like I said, I think it's about $170 to $200. But what I'm gonna end up using this for is I am gonna turn and convert my headset over to this, and then I'm gonna hook a GoPro to this full time. So when I'm ready to ride, I just grab this helmet and I wanna do footage. That's what I'm gonna use this for. A couple other features real quick. It does have this nice seal around it, and it did do a fairly good job. The nose guard does a good job. Does it fog up? Heavily, if it's a really hot day and you got quite a bit of heavy breathing going, it is gonna fog up. I mean, it does have the anti-fogging in it, but again, this is more of your baseline helmet. You don't get all of the fancy interior design and high quality parts as you would with a $500, $800 helmet. So you gotta keep that in mind. That's not what you're buying. You get what you buy. And in this case, you get a badass design, and you do get some nice ventilation for the money. I mean, you have the cool mesh, which is kind of a nice feature. I know it's hard to see because it's buried in there, but you get this like stainless looking mesh in there. So it's nice. Again, we're gonna just turn that into this. Now, outside, if I was gonna buy this as like a full bore, I'm going across the country or going across the state, would I purchase this as kind of a luxury helmet or something long-term? The design I would. I love the design, but no, I wouldn't. I would suggest this to somebody that just got a bike or is looking for an extra helmet, or maybe you don't have a full face. A lot of guys are running the half helmets and not the full faces, and this is definitely a good option for that if you're only going to use it intermittently. If you're in a really hot state, I don't know that I would go to this because, again, it did fog up a little bit on the lowers, and I think it was like 70 degrees, 75 degrees, and I wasn't breathing super heavy, so I did have to keep cracking the visor. And anybody that has a helmet that doesn't have good defogging knows how that works. I mean, even on the Harley helmet, which isn't, I would say this is a better overall helmet, but I still like the design of this better. This still fogs as well. I was 80, when it hit 85 last year here in Alaska, I started to get quite a bit of defogging, or quite a bit of fogging, and then, of course, even with the vents wide open on this guy, I didn't get a lot of cooling. So, anyways, back to the Vortex Roland Sands Bell helmet here. It does come with, like I said, a clear visor. It comes with a Bell big red bag. just like this. So if you want to keep it protected, throw it wherever. I definitely, like I said, if you're just getting a motorcycle and you're on kind of a budget for a helmet, I definitely look into this. Long term, if you're a heavy full helmet rider, I would veer away from really almost any helmet below 200 bucks, just because if you're out there that much, you really should have the added protection and some of the other, I guess, accessories and nice items that you can get in that $200 to $500 range, and then $500 to $1,000, depending on what your budget is. I mean, all of our budgets are different. How much you're willing to spend. You just bought a new bike, you're buying a coat, all those other things. So I would definitely consider something at this level if it's your price range, or above if that's your price range as well. But I thought I'd throw that out there because I do like this helmet. I like the design of it, and it's going to serve a purpose for me very well as I hook the equipment to it and then just use it for that alone. So that is the Bell Vortex. I will put a link to this product below, so check that out. And then I'll put a link to these quick clips for your straps, just in case you don't have these. These are super cheap. I have them on all three of my helmets, my half helmet, and then my two full faces. It just makes it a lot easier and faster for whenever you're getting ready to ride. So thanks for checking out the Bell Vortex Roland Sands designed helmet today. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Let us know. Drop a comment below, hit the like or dislike button. Shoot us an email at admin@wrenched-out-experiment.com. If you like this product and some of our others, check out our website, www.wrenched-out-experiment.com. All right, guys, so until next time, thanks for stopping by. Hey guys, thanks for making it this far and checking out the Wrenched Out Experiment. Don't forget to subscribe.